Hello, welcome back to my channel. I'm Fabian, this is Empire Build Academy, and today we're looking at the Civilization card event on Evony. So yeah, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be looking at this Civilization card event on Evony, which is a little bit confusing. Made a few mistakes myself, so just wanted to run through that and do a video where we can see exactly what and how we need to do things, and that's what we will do. But first of all, just going to head over to my empirebuildacademy.com website, where I have placed many guides for different games, working through this all the time. And you can see here with Evony, there's a few guides there to be getting on with. And I'm also looking to do frequently asked questions for each of the games as well, which, as you can see, is what I've done here. And there will be lots of different questions for various things, and I will be adding to this all the time. But back onto the Civilization card for Evony, let's go straight into that and have a look. So we first of all need to head over to the Art Hall and then click on Civilization cards, which is the last tab right here. First thing you will see is a screen with 7 different areas or countries that need to be filled, and that is Europe, America, Japan, Korea, China, Russia and Arabia. You'll also notice at the top we have like a little sun icon and a moon. The moon is the Starry Pilgrimage, which is a new event which I believe is a limited edition card release, and then this is the normal one, which is running all the time. So you can see all these different cards I've got. If I go into the Europe one, you can see exactly where I've got to on each one and what I have. So it already states, if I just go back, so if I have a look at the buffs down here, you can see that I've completed the 5 out of 5 collect silver cards, received these rewards, as well as the in rally mounted troop attack 2%. The collect silver cards 8 out of 8 I've also completed, and again another buff has been activated, as well as receiving more rewards. This one actually included 2 rare packs as well. The collect gold cards 4 out of 4 I've done, so I've also claimed that. But the collect gold cards 8 out of 8 and the diamond versions, I have not yet completed any of these at all. So let's just go and have a look at what I need to do. You can see the gold cards, or red cards, gold cards that I have. It's the Dame du Palais, Imperial Cavalry's Plantagenet set, and these 2 at the bottom as well. So those are the 5 that I have. If I wanted to complete the gold set, I would need Globus, Crusader, King Arthur and Alps. Going across, you can see again with America, again looking at the buffs, what I've done, what I still need to do, so it would green out once I have completed the relevant task that needs to be done, and I could work away and look at exactly what I've done on each of the ones and what more needs to be done to complete the set. So going back to the home screen, which is this, if you click on this little shield icon with the plus, it will show you the kind of buffs that you've already got from the 2 events. Then working down to the bottom, we have 3 tabs: card box, card exchange, open card pack. Let's have a look at the open card pack first. We receive 1 free card every single day, so do remember to collect that. And then there's also options to purchase a limited card pack and the normal card packs, but at the moment this is grayed out and it says the event is coming soon. So currently there are no options to purchase packs, but I would imagine they would be opening this periodically throughout the year. Okay, so let's have a look at now the second one, which is card box, the one on the left hand side. And you can see in here all the cards that you have at least 1 copy of. You can also see the rarity in these as well. So we've got orange, purple, working our way down to blue, green, and then right down at the bottom we have these ones here, which is what you will see the most frequent. You will find you get a lot of these, and you probably also get the gold versions and diamond versions much quicker as well. So that's all the versions we've got in there. So clicking on compose, the first thing that you can see here is we have a little eye icon, which just gives you a little bit of detail about that. So you can compose cards by consuming 10 silver cards of the same name. After composing, there is a 90% chance to upgrade the card to gold and a 10% chance to upgrade it to diamond. If you don't have enough cards of the same name, you can use composition tickets instead. So clicking on the plus icon, having a look at my Rurik set here. These 3 at the top, I only need 1 more of each set to be able to try and go for that. So I have a 90% 20% chance to get the gold version and a 10% chance to get the diamond version. I can also use composition tickets, which are down here at the bottom, to fill that set. So I can use that there, and then that would use 25 of my composition tickets and give me the 10 out of 10 that I need. So if I click compose on this, let's keep my fingers crossed. And I got the gold, which was expected, but that would have used 25 of my composition tickets. So we go back into this. This time we'll go on to the newer, and now you can see that I only have 123, but this one is only going to cost me 12. That'll be because the card isn't as rare as some of the others. So click on this again. Let's keep our fingers crossed. Click compose, and on this one, would you believe it, I actually got a diamond version. So that's the diamond version of that now done. I now only need to get the gold version of Nuwa. Don't think, was there one more, I think? Yes, there was. There was this one. Again, it's only going to cost me 12 composition tickets. Click on that, keep your fingers crossed, and I got the gold. So that is how to work with the compose section. In the demolish section, this is where you can demolish cards, duplicates that you already have. But let's have a look at the info tab again at the top. Recycle cards to receive composition tickets. The higher the card's rarity, the more composition tickets you will receive from recycling. Only duplicate cards can be recycled, and the system will automatically keep the highest quality card from your duplicate. That's nice to know that you won't be demolishing anything that you already have or already need. So going our way down, so if I clicked on Grand Canyon, you can see because of the rarity of this card, I'm going to receive 200 tickets for demolishing that card, but I'm going to keep it, and the reason I'm going to keep it is because the colour of the card is silver, which means I still need to complete the gold and the diamond for Grand Canyon. So I want to keep that for when I get 10 out of 10 of these, when that potentially happens. Could be a while, but I will keep that back until I have completed that. I don't really want to be getting rid of anything that I still need. So although this demolish section is good, it's going to be something that you're going to be using further down the line, because you don't really want to be getting rid of cards that you're still looking to get the diamond versions on. So this is the demolish section, and let's just read the info on that. Recycle cards to receive composition tickets. The higher card's rarity, the more composition tickets you will receive from recycling, and only duplicate cards can be recycled. The system will automatically keep your highest quality card from your duplicates. That means it will always keep one back of the highest level that you've got, so that you are not decomposing or demolishing cards that you actually still need to complete sets. And talking of rarity, so this is the orange card. So if I click on that, you can see that the orange card will give me 200 of the composition tickets. Obviously I don't want to do that. And if I go down with rarity, if we do the blue, you can see the blue is worth 40. And if we go down to the green is 20. And then right down at the bottom, we have this colour, which we're going to call dark green. I'm not sure. And that one gives us 10 of the composition tickets to receive. Now, what I will say is that when you are decomposing, the lowest level cards give the 20 tickets, which I just mentioned, but the red, composed of the same level, only gives 60 tickets. So what we're saying there is, if you had, let's just go down to this bottom one here, and if I'm not saying this correct, then please someone do correct me in the comments, because I'm still learning a little bit about this myself. So what that statement meant was that if I compose that, I'm going to get 10 tickets for that one card. If I was to do the same level, but this time of the gold version is not going to give me 100 tickets. It's going to be less. So you're better off keeping that card and trading it rather than decomposing for tickets, because it's not as beneficial as the lowest grade cards, if that makes sense. And if someone can say that better for me in the comments, then please do. So that is for that section. And just going back to compose, I just wanted to also mention as well that if you already have the purple completed, or the diamond as they call it on the game, if you already have the diamond but you don't have the gold, I'm under the impression that the diamond will count towards you completing the set for gold, I believe. Again, speak in comments if I've got that wrong. I've been speaking to a couple of very helpful Alliance members trying to get exactly the correct information here, and sometimes we can just understand things differently. So if I have not said that correct, please do mention in the comments exactly what that is about. Okay, so now what we're going to go on to now is having a look at the exchange and the listings. So when clicking on card exchange, and let me just go back to the beginning there, so I'm now on the middle tab, card exchange. You can see the different ones that I have of the relevant cards there, and the idea is that you would have all of these, one of each. So you're always going to have more of the lowest grade, which is the silver, because they're the most frequent. So you can see I've got 3 of the King Arthur silver. I have no gold, I have no diamond. Same again if we move across, 3 of the silver. This time I have 1 of the gold, no diamond. And just going down, there are some, there we go, Statue of Liberty. Now you can see in the Statue of Liberty, I was obviously very lucky when doing the composing, because I have 4 of the silver, none of the gold, but I do have 1 of the diamond. So that's how that works. When you click in there, you will be able to see this. So you can see here that I have 3 of these, 3 of these, 7 of these. When looking to create a trade, you have 2 options. You can keep the King Arthur and wait until you get 10 of the silver, so that you can then go into the compose. So let's go back to that. So if I went back into card and I went into compose, this is where I've got the opportunity to get the gold card, and I've got an opportunity to get the diamond card. So going back to this and going into card exchange, King Arthur, I have 3. I could wait until I've got another 7, so that I can then take a gamble on the compose to get the gold or the diamond version. So again, on this one, I've already got the gold version, so now what I'm looking for is another 7 tickets to try and have a chance at getting the diamond version. Now you can only trade silver for silver, you can only trade gold for gold, you can only trade diamond for diamond. So when doing the exchange, when you click on this card, this is the card that you will be requesting. So if I click on King Arthur, I'm requesting King Arthur. So I've clicked on that. That's the card I want. I want to try and get this up to the 10. Let's just imagine that that's what I'm trying to do. I'm looking if anyone else has that silver card to trade to try and get that up to the 10. So I'd definitely be looking to try and do that with the Imperial Cavalries. But again, no one's got the trade. So let's have a look at this one here. So you can see here that this person has the Globus Cruciger that I'm requesting, but I don't have the card that he's requesting to trade. So he's looking to do an Imperial Seal for the Globus Cruciger that I'm looking for. So I'm going to say that again because it can be quite confusing. It's definitely confused me. So let's have a look at Angel of Revelation. I'm going to find one that we can actually see the example on again. So this one here, Grand Canyon. The rarity is orange. It's silver. I'm requesting the silver card. The silver card is available, and they're looking for a Mount Fuji in return. So I have that Mount Fuji. So I could do that trade. So Mount Fuji, Grand Canyon, 1 exchange, I can do that. But where is my Mount Fuji? You know, am I trading something that I only need 1 card of myself? So it would be wise to go back over to this and have a look at your Mount Fuji where it comes up. And there you can see I only have 2 of the silver, no gold, no diamond. So I can still do the trade, because the trade might unlock another buff for me. I might be only that 1 card away from doing that buff, but that's something that you need to check out and see that where you are. Would I be prepared to do this? Because I already have 2 of these cards, and for this purpose I'm going to do it just so we can see what it looks like. So just got to go back up to find that card, which was Grand Canyon. So I'm going to exchange the Mount Fuji for Grand Canyon. I'm going to give the person Mount Fuji. That's what I'm exchanging, and what I will receive is the Grand Canyon. So again, I just want to do that one more time because it's so confusing, but it is to me. Maybe not to everyone else. But okay, so let's click on Grand Canyon. So I am requesting Grand Canyon. I give away Mount Fuji, if that makes sense. I'm giving them my only Mount Fuji card. I think I had 2. I'm giving them my Mount Fuji, and I'm going to receive Grand Canyon in replacement for that. I'm not going to do it. I'm nowhere near with the Grand Canyons. So it's not really worth it. I'd be doing an exchange there that has no benefit to me whatsoever. And the reason, just to have a look at that again, the reason why I'm not going to do that exchange is because with the Mount Fuji, we've seen that I had 2. With the Grand Canyon, you can see that I have 2. And literally I'd just be doing an exchange to make Grand Canyon 3, Mount Fuji 1. It's not beneficial. There's not really any point to doing that and wasting a trade on that particular thing. So let's have a look if we can find one with my silver cards where I've got quite a few of those, and let's just say we're getting really, really close. So it'd be awesome if someone had this Sangung, because I've got 8 of them. Only need another 2. No one's available. Understandable, that's fine. Dragon Archers, I've got 6. No. Let's keep going down. There we go, we've got some Court Lady. Anyone got that? No, they haven't. Anyone got that? No, they haven't. It would be lovely for this example if we found someone. It would be lovely if someone had Court Mistress. They haven't. Imperial Cavalries. Nope. But that doesn't mean that someone actually doesn't have them. Because you could go back into your alliance and say, oh, look, on the mosque, I only need 2 more to complete the silver part of this challenge. So you could ask someone if they've got that, and then there's the potential there to do a trade within your chat, within World Chat or Alliance Chat, or even on Whisper. There's a potential there. You could turn around and say, has anyone got mosque? Yes, let's have a chat about it, see what you've got, and an exchange could be done. So going now all the way down, I don't think we're going to be lucky in finding anything that I need. Starry Movement, no. I have none of the Zodiac Palace Stardust, so I already need to complete the silver side of things on there. Same with the Battle of the Twin Gods. Going all the way down, Hermes. Someone has Hermes, that's incredible. So I would be giving away Moon Goddess Pilgrimage. I'm not sure if I need that. Moon Goddess Pilgrimage. It'll be up there somewhere. But I might do that because of how close I am to completing Hermes. I may not. Okay, so now we're going to look at doing a listing for ourselves or a trade. So if we click onto this here, these are my listings that I have 3 spaces available. Click on list. Now, when you look to create a trade, it will only show you your card that you have more than 1 copy of. You can't trade your only copy, and that's a good thing that Evony have done there, so that you're not getting rid of something you don't already have. Also, you can only trade red for red, purple for purple, and among the specific equivalent cards. So what we mean by that is this is the rarity, and then you also have the quality. Quality is this is the gold. So that's the gold, and that's the quality. And then the green is the rarity. So the green can only be exchanged for green, blue can only be exchanged for blue, and the gold can only be exchanged for the gold, if that makes sense. So if I was listing this card, I would only be able to receive in return a green rarity with a gold quality, if that makes sense. So let's just do this. I'm not going to do this particular trade. So I'm only expecting to see in return a green rare card of gold quality. And as you can see, that's exactly what has popped up. So I can request any of these green rare gold quality cards. And if we do that again, I'm going to knock that one off actually. This time we'll do that with one that the rarer the card, the less likely you're going to be able to find something that someone's going to be able to do the trade, because other people are going to have the same issue, the same problem. But if we went with Sangung, which I only need 2 of to be able to do the compose, to have a chance of getting the gold or diamond card, click on her. This might be a good one for me to do. There's a very big chance that someone has that in return, and then you can see all the different things that I have to give away. So if I want to request Sangung, so let's just say that's the one I want because I'm only 2 away, I just need to find a different rarity of that. So I could turn around and say, okay, let's get rid of Court Lady for argument's sake and request the other one in return. So I can request that in return. So if I was to do that, I'm not going to do this listing. So I'm going to get rid of Court Lady, which I think I had 6 of, and I'm requesting Sangung, which would then give me 9 if someone was able to do that trade, which would then go towards me getting the 10 cards. That would then allow me to go into composing to give me a 90% chance to get the gold version or a 10% chance to get the diamond version. Does sound complicated when you're saying it in your head, but I'm going to do it again one more time. So I'm going to go down here. I'm going to have a look at a card that I'm very, very close to. I don't know if I've got any on 9 actually. Let's have a look. I don't think there is any on 9. There isn't. It did seem like 8 was the closest. Okay, so I'm going to request this. I want to request Sangung, so I've got to choose another card of a similar style. So same silver, same rarity. Yeah, so that's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking to exchange. So I could turn around for argument's sake and say I'm getting rid of one of my Dragon Archers, or I'm going to get rid of one of these Akazane Cavalries. Don't know if I said that right, but let's just say that's what I'm going to go with because I've only got 2 of them. I'm quite far away anyway, so I'm going to request that. So I'm going to list that card. I'm going to give that card away, and then I'm going to request in return Sangung, and then I think there was another one, was there? Court Mistress. Court Mistress, and then at the top as well, I don't have any of these. I've never received these 3 cards. So that's also going to be very interesting. So now I have 2 listings where I don't have the card at all, and 2 listings where I'm close to getting the 10 out of 10 to go into Compose. I will do that as that trade list. Do that again. But this time, let's go with a different rarity. This time we will do a green. This time I'm going to say that I only have 2 of these for argument's sake. So I'm going to get rid of the Hall of Prayer, and I'm going to request, you can see there, that there are 5 cards I don't have of these particular ones. So I'm going to request 4 of them in the hope that someone has it. Yeah. And there are going to be different ways that people want to do this listing, different ideas. And if you think there's a better way, or you would do something different, put it down in the comments. Talk about it. Let's get ideas on what and how people do this particular card exchange. But that's what I'm going with this. I've got one more listing. This time I'm going to have a look at, congratulations to Bike he's just won an epic historic general. Let's this time get rid of a blue. So let's just get rid of one of my Washingtons, because you might find I only needed one. Battle of the Swing Gods. Interesting. Okay, so that's the one I am going to list on this one, and then those are my 3 listings done. So when I come back later, they could have automatically happened. That could have already been completed. Exchange, I don't think I actually did this, did I, with the exchange? So I still have a look on the cards where I don't have any, and we now know that there are a few. Just going down, so Siberia, no, I don't have the Alps in return. Fabergé egg, I've already got that. So let's Zodiac Palace Stardust. Someone wants Siberia, I don't have that. And let's see, was there any others that I was on 0? It was Demeter. So that's pretty much it for this particular video. There's probably some things I've got wrong, but that's where we can open a discussion in the chat, talk about those things, and anything that I do read in the chat or notice, I can then go and add that information over on the blog, which I have over here, and I could then go into my blog and have a look at the civilization card that I've done, click on this, and then I can add any information that comes from this particular video where people have corrected me, where people have come up with better ideas, and I can list that in here as well. So you can So you can check out this all the time to see the latest updates, and of course I will also add this video onto there as well. But that pretty much brings me to the end of this video. I hope I haven't confused people too much. Might be one of those where I do another video further and later down the line if there is the need to do that. So that pretty much sums up exactly what and how to do on the civilization cards. Again, please, you won't hurt my feelings if I've got something wrong. Do tell me. Let's have a discussion about this and let's get this event correct. But that's the end of this video. Hope you did enjoy it. Please do let me know what you thought of it, what could be done different. I'm always open to feedback, and I will see you in another video very, very soon. Thanks for watching.